This is my phone. And I let him down.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
Follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough, committed, plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's the pitch. Trash. Get in his joint.
Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Wins. I have a lot of good kids. And it's special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved me, glad you were. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Paul Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke. See you on the court again. There you go. We saw you win state.
That boy and my daddy don't look nothing like me.
Thank you, appreciate you all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about.
Maybe Tony Parker.
Me about.
Cold hand, sharp pencil, I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grace never made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I can have it. I gotta have it, this rapping got treasure. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the wave while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hockey turned to cash now. Thinking about who I be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, but look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I here and don't route till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need, and I don't blame you brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on to elevate. I'm on to something greater. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Okay, this is for the kids with depression, the ones whose parental expectations got them stressing, the ones who would rather persevere but they trying to make it cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. Get a real job, I don't argue with my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late, I've been asking why you blessing me. I could cry enough tears to fill the Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, anything possible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, will nothing feel much better than hearing my you won. Hey, I'ma make it rainbow shine all around the money. Don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna break me.
This is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. Alright, let's go now, Rita. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, here you go.
Junior, just a second. No pressure. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
Alright, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, alright? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks, Joseph.
Let's go, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great
See what
matchup
this boy
to kick
got
things
right
off.
here.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanaglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Look back.
He followed up a nice defensive effort on that possession with an equally good rebound.
Levesque.
Sweet little floater. Silky smooth. Can't do it much better.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Junior. He's covered by Levesque. Outside Erickson. Outside Levesque. Pass to Porter. And he lays it straight in.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Now the Eagles with it. Junior left side. Marceda. Back to Junior. Misses from close range.
Off the mark on all but one of their attempts. Not a hot start.
Pass to Dermanenko. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball here. Back to Levesque. Erickson. Offensive rebound. That one drops for 2.
And in this game, it's really going to be about bringing Junior along and getting him up to speed. You don't want to overwhelm him.
Down low. Here's Zadirko. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Can't play better D than this. Zadirko really enjoys scoring despite the coverage on it being tight.
Outside Levesque. Up top, Erickson, defended by Lack. As you said, there's such a huge difference between organized ball and street ball. The talent is there for Junior, but it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
And that's something that Coach Bishop knows will be a process. I mean, Junior clearly has a mind for the game. It shouldn't take long for him to adjust to their style of play.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
This really some fool, man.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second. Pass to Dermanenko. The kick out to Levesque. Offline with the 3. The Eagles leading. Sheffield with the ball. Junior outside. It's good. His second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Plays it in off the break.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Pass to Porter. Erickson, defended by Lack. Marceda pulls it in. Junior inside. He's covered by Levesque. Zadirko gets the bucket.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Here's Levesque. Dermanenko outside. Pass to Erickson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Levesque. Returns it to Erickson. And once again, off the mark by Burton. And here's Lack for 3. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Back to Levesque from downtown. That basket's good. Off to a fast start. 2 for 3. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a little under 3.5 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Erickson. From outside, it's off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Pass to Marceda. Now here's Junior. He's covered by Levesque. Burton has possession. It's a 10-point game. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saves the layup. Really.
Here's Junior. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson, defended by Lack. The Eagles now on offense. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink his shot.
And here's Levesque. 5 points in the game. Pass to Erickson. Levesque returns it to Erickson. Not watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
And that's one the coaches will talk to him about.
They cannot afford those kind of mental lapses.
Junior outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Levesque. And that'll be Burton's ball as it goes out of bounds. Hornets able to keep the ball here.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
Puts it up off the inbound. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Erickson can't get it to go.
He's just had a brutal outing. Brutal. He still hasn't managed to get a field goal, and the team is really struggling as a result. Nothing but money for him to start the half. They are 3 for 3.
Now Levesque, 5 points in the game. Pass to Erickson. Tries a 3. Jonathan Lack with some nice speed.
He's been an absolute non-factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And that one's good for Junior.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this league.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson. To end the run. And Dave Zajurko with the block. Now Junior, right side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Erickson.
It's important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that.
That's what we do.
Seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
And makes the first. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
And a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Luan with it. He's picked up by Day. Outside James. The Hornets again can't hit it.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Gotta stop this run somehow.
And that one's good.
And they have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's poured into the rest of their play. All-around strong effort from them.
And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is. I love when Marcelo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Here's Junior. Sweet move. He's gone 2 of 2 at the line so far.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Growing up in North has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player. He didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, but he's been much more active since halftime and drawn some great fouls.
Here's James. No good again that time.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
Outside for Evans. Pass to Marceda. Junior with it. Score the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these physical finishes.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
The shots have gone cold for the offense. He just wants to give them a bit of a reset.
Burning the timeout is worth it in this situation.
Here's Junior. Pass to Mason. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As he said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. And the first one drops. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Here's the break. Moving it up. Lays it in off the break.
Grace in motion.
Yep, day at the races. That's beautiful basketball.
And a foul on Bobby Erickson. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter. Kept alive! Zadirko gets the bucket.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Inside, Levesque. That's in, coming off an assist from Bobby Erickson.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Junior inside. He's covered by Levesque. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Well, Erickson's shooting pretty aggressively here, going right into the defender and winning a foul.
Bobby Erickson.
That one is no good. This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
That shot's good.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Outside Levesque. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's not the reason they're behind right now. Really, his scoring has been a bright spot for them.
Pass to Zadirko. Lays it up and makes it in.
Nice, a very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
That's right. They're cruising and looking to add to this lead.
And he's going for the hoop here.
Absolutely making the correct play there. Erickson, when someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Sheffield outside. Pass to Marceda. Sheffield to Junior. Misses in close.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Here's Junior. Providence with the rebound. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
And Kelsey gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Hornets. Poked away. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets.
Thomas brother, Doug Evans.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kelsey, defended by Brothers. Here's Aslanoglu. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Earlier tonight, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Junior. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Mason.
Scouts love when guys like Mason hustle on the glass. This kind of activity is impressive to see.
Pass to Kelsey. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line that time.
And that's the kind of mistake you can't afford to make.
Especially when they're trailing. Trying to make something good happen. Instead, they commit the big blunder.
Now here's Indra. Now Junior. A rebound by Luan. And stolen by Junior. Laid in with a nice cut shot to glass.
Cool heads-up play from Brothers. Finds the wide open man and sends him the pass for an easy assist.
Outside Luan. Outside James. Pass to Leftos. Luan with it. Makes it off the glass.
Great job seeing the floor, as Aslanoglu is more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Here's Junior. Count it. It's good.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
And the final horn sounds. Chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
What is that so serious? Kid, that was something special watching him out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? His name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah. I think I remember that. I can't remember though. For sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you was blind.
Nice to meet you, Archie. Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. Package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
To who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
It's only one game. You show me what you got for the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right? Archie Baldwin.
We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, punch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceta. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Here's Junior. He's now 1 of 2 with that bucket.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Andrews, back to Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feet.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, he finds space.
Junior left side. Pass to Zadirko. To the inside. It's good.
Here's Marceta using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to a shot.
Rosenberg outside. No good there with the triple. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Back to Lee. And a 3 off target. And here are the Eagles. On the wing, Junior for 3. It's hauled in by Lee. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Andrews, he's guarded by Marceta. Back to Rosenberg. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
Pass to Zadirko. That shot off. The Foxes with the lead. It's Rosenberg driving, and it's Rosenberg with the jam.
Oh man, that was vicious, fellas. Two-handed monster slam.
There was no one that was going to stop him on that one. And I'm glad they didn't. Quarter number 2, and we're about a minute in.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Here's Sheffield. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
I'd say Sheffield has all the physical ability.
Yeah, you got like 30 minutes.
Here he puts it to work for a nice inside shot.
No, it's not of that.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Andrews back to Rosenberg. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Fails to score on that one, and he's now 3 for 5.
And this is so important to scouts. Lack is showing off his ability and know-how for running the break.
The Foxes on offense. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Outside, Bishop. Pass to Andrews. Lee, covered by Junior. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rosenberg. No good from outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Junior inside. Covered by Lee. They get it back! And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
And here is Andrews. Pass to Lee. Junior comes up with a block.
And right now they find themselves down on the scoreboard, struggling to make buckets. They need to work on getting into the lane and getting themselves some high percentage shots.
For those just joining us, we're in the second quarter with 3 minutes gone by.
We'll have to see if he can make some adjustments at halftime to get him some easier looks.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play. Moving it around well. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach feel as fulfilled as seeing pure, selfless teamwork.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Inside, Bishop gets a little tangled up with a foul, but keeps his focus and is able to get the shot off at least.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And a little under 3.5 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Junior. A shot off that time. Troy Lee with a nice D there. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Junior inside. Covered by Lee. Sheffield up top. Kicks it out to Zadirko. Pass to Junior. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink a shot.
Back to Lee. Gets that one to drop. First run of the game after 4 straight misses.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Here's Junior. The layup off target.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter.
Troy Lee drives in. Andrews. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
No choice but to shoot that one.
Sometimes great looks don't go, but next time you get the same shot, oh, absolutely, you take it again.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play. Letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
Rosenberg outside. So he gets the whistle. Contest on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Rosenberg is so advanced for his age. He can already fill it up from all over the court. And with 2 more years of high school to go,
the Eagles with the lead. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful with his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Here's Junior, deflected. Got a piece of it. Junior with the steal. And he makes good on the layup. Pass to Andrews. Now here's Bishop, defended by Lack. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceta. Back to Andrews. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Rosenberg. They get a hand on it. Black with it. Here's Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Troy Lee.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark. But he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Down low. And it's blocked by Robert Andrews.
Defending with purpose. You've got to respect Andrews using his size to spike shots back.
The Foxes trailing. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket and soon.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Rosenberg outside. Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's Junior missing. Here's Renfield now. Nothing yet for them here in the third. 2 points as that one goes.
With that make, maybe the lid on this basket will be lifted for them.
Junior inside. Covered by Lee. Outside, Black. Here's Marceta. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive draw.
First free throw is good. Here's Junior on the money from 12 feet away. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Eagles up by 9. And the fourth quarter's coming your way on the other side of this break. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Mason, left side. Evans, pass to Indra. Marceta, covered by Madison. Junior, high post. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
The quick trigger on Junior tells you what kind of confidence he has. Not afraid to let it fly at any time.
And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
And here are the Eagles now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot two. It goes on Zane Roberts.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward.
Second free throw, no good. And it'll be the Foxes' ball. And a foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Nice D from Junior, and that gets a recruiter's attention. They love a high school kid who puts as much effort into his defense as his offense.
Here's Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Good ball movement on the interior. It's just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. Rosenberg outside. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up on the varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he steps aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Yeah, just put it in the bag for him.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
Everyone on their team is locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not even one miss.
In trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Hasn't gotten into so much of a group tonight as we've seen, but in the big picture, it hasn't affected them too much.
That's the lead. And here's Andrews. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the defensive effort was solid, but Andrews' determination and focus helps him score.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
Junior with it. And Andrews picks him up defensively. Pass to Zadirko. Shoots over Grigory. And another miss by Newark East.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him. And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass.
Here's Andrews. That's good, and Rosenberg gets the assist.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Pass to Zadirko. And here's Lack. Covered by Ducey. Junior with it. Inside. Marceda. Andrews with a great defensive effort right there. Rosenberg with the ball. Marceda covering. It's stolen by Connor Rosenberg. And the lead is down inside, single digits.
He does the right thing on the break. Push the ball up the court.
There's just no better way to get easy points than attacking the basket in transition.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Renfield trailing. Pass to Rosenberg. Here's Ducey. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact. One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Rosenberg misses.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Newark East, Junior. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Up top, Bishop, now guarded by Evans. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. From outside, it's off the mark. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just work the clock and take care of the ball, and it's a wrap.
Junior up top, Grace defending. It's Doug Evans on the wing. Pass to Junior. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, coach. It's the fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Arch?
Yeah, take it easy, man. We're slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. Got some good tape, show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size. But it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Arch.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you? Yeah. This I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
Junior, me dá no braço.
She said you better go back and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, the photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew I never knew that, man.
You sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if you would have been in America.
Look, I'm gonna stop right there, alright? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, alright? I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit, try to be healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, he just got.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till this family moved to New Orleans when we were talking.
You're still talking.
Here and there on social.
Only every boy that matters. It's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if they're limited.
Alright, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Well, I did. Big East. 20 years. The competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And on your way back in?
That's right.
How should I trust you, man?
But you should. The timeline is short. If you got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, probably your only chance. I loved your father like a brother. If I was struggling, he was always there for me. I didn't think I'd have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my child. Just think about it, right? Back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. No, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I won't let you down.
Give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you.
Boy, you ain't my daddy.
I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I want you to say, why don't you stop putting in the work? Put in the work, Junior. I work so hard on my step back, the heels on my...
Yeah, I heard the story before Pop was getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? What? You got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get an old football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything in this game. And still not be enough.
You're not like me.
Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60-70% for the invitational next week. If you sit out, you'll be 100%.
If I can play, I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you can't.
Sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.